What's up, anyone's watching this? It's me, Dylan, and welcome to a new series I like to call Dylan Makes Something. So, in this series, I'm going to, instead of vlogging, I'm going to make something that I'll use. That has, I don't know, just something I'll make. So in today's episode, we're making a Halloween costume. With a material called EL wire. So I've already gotten started on the costume. It's right here on the table. So EL wire stands for electroluminescent wire. So it looks almost like normal wire. So see, it's this thin blue wire. It can get, I don't know how that's just wire. It has this connector, and then it attaches to one of these power inverters that runs on AAA batteries. I almost said AA there. So you plug it in, and when you press the button, see that, the wire lights up, and I can turn the lights off here. And see, it gets fairly bright, especially when there's no light out, which is really good for a Halloween costume. So I'm gonna put this EL wire on a jacket, so a Tron Jacket. Here's it on a pocket, so it's gonna go up this pocket, right? It's gonna go up this pocket, and then it's gonna go around the zipper, all the way around the zipper, and then back around to this pocket, and the power inverter is going to end up on the inside of this pocket. You hear that? That, I think, just has to do with the way it powers it. The wire can also blink, but I will probably just leave it on solid. So the way I've sewn it to this costume, a little better. As you can see, light hits it right. Clear thread, that's what it is. So just have a spool of clear thread. I mean, you can use fishing line, but this thread is just, you know, it's a lot thinner. You won't see it at all. It's nice. And so just used needle to sew thing so far. So the plan is, because this took a little bit doing it to put it on the pocket, and what I'm worried about is, so I'm inexperienced in sewing, and I have to, if I was going to do it by hand, I could only do at like a max of 5 inches. So with sewing it on my own by hand, it will take a max of, like, I can do it, it's gonna take a while if I did it by hand. And on top of that, it will also, I'll have to go 4 or 5 inches at a time, because of the way you have to sew things by hand. I'd only be able to, you know, do as much as the pocket, because this was all one thread, along this several feet of the hoodie, the zipper and the hood. So the plan is my mom is really good at sewing. So what she's gonna do is, instead of using a little needle, we have sewing machines, so she's gonna use her sewing machine and go along, I'll have to put the mag on. No. Just along the inside of the zipper, all the way up and around it, so that it will be along here, and when it's all done, it'll look really cool with it in the zipper. So we'll get that done, and the next step, I have a plan to make a little pumpkin pail. Now I'm doing this because we have this thing from my church that we do every year at Halloween time called the trunk or treat, and that's where we all it's like trick-or-treating, but instead of going house to house, we go to trunk in our church parking lot. Safe environment, and so it's like the one place I actually get candy. I don't go trick-or-treating, too old for that. Really didn't do it when I was younger either. But yeah, so we'll sew this up, and the next step will be making this pumpkin pail. Well, that went well. Okay, so it worked. The jacket, so we had to sew it, redo it once and try it again, because first time the first sewing machine we were using, it like wasn't, Mom said it didn't have the proper tensioner or something, but we got the other one to work. So yeah, the jacket worked. So don't really see much. You see a little blue, but then reach in my pocket. I had a little power inverter. Right, and press the button. And then look back, and my jacket lights up. Here, let me take it to a darker place, because it looks really cool when you can't. Boom. So the way it's showing up on camera doesn't look as blue as I hoped it would be, but you can see that. Yeah, it worked. So I want to do a pumpkin pail. So I wanted to look still Tron-like. So last year I was the Summerween trickster from Gravity Falls, and so I made this pumpkin pail, which is supposed to be a jack-o'-melon. And if I turn the lights off, I can't see it, but it had glow. I put glow-in-the-dark paint over the eyes and the mouth and the nose. And so what I thought I'd do this year is I'd get a little black pumpkin pail. I wish it looked like the other one, but it's fine. It's fine. What I'm gonna do is all this orange, I'm gonna replace it with black. So I'm just gonna paint over this black in the handle. I think I can take this now. Or maybe I can try taking the handle off. And then what I'll do is I'll take this. Well, I'll take this thin brush, and I'm gonna hit all the very edges of this. So like, it'll just be the edge, and it'll be all blue, which will look really cool, look Tron-like. And then also these lines right here for the pumpkin. And then I'm gonna take this glow-in-the-dark glitter glue. See it? But it glows in the dark. I can see it. Okay. And I'm gonna go. I'll hit those same spots. It might cover up the blue, I don't really care. I'd rather glow in the dark. So we're gonna hop downstairs and paint this thing because I don't want to get paint on the carpeted floor. Okay, so brought it downstairs and we're gonna start painting. So I'm gonna grab some. So let's finish up. So I painted it blue. It looks pretty cool. I don't. And yes, I'm back in there. It's fine. So we're gonna finish painting this thing by this glow in the dark glitter glue. Maybe darker. Get really close. I can see it. You can see it in real life, but it glows. It glows. So let's finish. Okay, so I finished the pumpkin. So it has blue, and then it also has glow in the dark glitter glue. It's not as cool as I hoped it would turn out to be. Not as cool as the jacket, at least. Which, by the way, I'm currently wearing. See it? Blue lights up. I'd show you it glow in the dark. It doesn't glow super bright. You won't be able to see it on camera, at least. So yeah, that's the first episode of Dylan Makes Something. If you like this video, please do drop a like and a comment. And if you also if you want to show support for the channel, please subscribe. And that's all. I hope to make this into a series where I just make something, nothing crazy will happen, just, me making something. This will not be part of the costume, but I just decided to wear it for the outro. That's it, so see you later.